Warning, if anybody of you people out there have arachnophobia, or is not very delighted at all about those cute hairy fellows, don't worry, Eric from Addictive Software is anything but creepy, and the name of the software house says everything about this unique game. Man, why isn't there more developers with such optimistically names? Well, anyway, the plot of Eric, which is short for Arachnic by the way, is about the droid of the same name. He glides from left to right, climbs vines by jumping and collecting 5 various creatures to bring them to the next animal sanctuary? I'm afraid not. By capture them with your nets, you can use their abilities in further levels, such like the jellyfish creature Malevolent Manowar, who absorbs a great deal of energy and has to be stunned before he can be netted. He is also known as Eric Adams and will perform with his band at the Magic Circle Festival 2008 in Bad Arolsen, presenting their newest album, Tentacles of Metal. Less popular, but also very useful were the Big Borer, who can lurk in the undergrowth and takes a nip at any passing vine climber, the Rays, who can blind raiders, Rockhoppers, who can collect add-ons for your droid, and last but not least, Stingers, which can make Eric fly for a short period of time. Once you got all your add-ons, like legs and the laser turret, you can walk on walls like a regular Spider-Man and enter the citadel above the forest to stop some dangerous reactors from overheating. Within the time limit of 30 minutes, I might add. As complex as it all sounds, Eric is after some minutes easy to play and very, very addictive, especially when you get the spider abilities. The graphics were basic, but still nice to look at. The idea itself of catching/using creatures for your own advantage sounds maybe a little bit like animal abuse for some people. But seriously, what kid is standing with a net and captures jellyfishes or stingrays? Well, I haven't done that as I was younger, and I doubted that anyone ever will do this. But I will guarantee that people who are interested in fresh and unique gaming ideas will have hours of fun playing Eric. Or should I rather say, and half an hour? Have you ever dreamed to be a detective like Sherlock Holmes or Hercule Poirot? Well, Murder on the Mississippi from Activision gave us back in 1986 the opportunity to kinda reenact those situations. You play the great detective, Sir Charles Foxworth, who wanted to enjoy a leisurely trip on the Delta Princess as good lord, someone is sleeping on the floor in room 4 without blanket and pillow. Shocking! Oh yeah, and some blood is dripping from his head. And so, the mystery of the dead body began. By finding evidences, asking the 6 passengers and 2 crewmen, making note from their statements, and looking for clues, you have to find the murder before the Delta Princess is arriving at its destination. Besides from looking around the ship, it is very important to ask the passengers everything that can help you. Writing down the dialogues, especially the ambivalence, into the notepad and comparing them with statements from other persons is giving you many clues who the murder could be. But watch out and don't suspect someone suspicious too early. Who could be the murderer? Maybe Reverend Aloysius McMurdo Goodwin? Or the graceful Daisy Dupree? If you want to find it out and are into challenging and dialogue-driven adventure games, Murder on the Mississippi is definitely worth playing. Are you tired of marble madness? Do you look for something more challenging and long-lasting? If yes, Electric Dreams found in 1986 the ultimate answer. So, let's spin dizzy! No, not that dizzy. Yes, That's what I'm talking about. As a cartographer in your gyroscope-like vehicle, you have to explore and record. Now hold on tight. 429 different sections on a landscape to finish the game. Piece of pie? I don't think so. Even as I was a kid, I had some sleepless nights completing the game. Keep in mind, without any save states or cheats. And don't think you can take your time here in Spin Dizzy. No! Time is money. Money is power. And power is a house brand of cigarettes from a popular German discounter. Things like falling too high from a platform or touching enemies can decrease your time. But thanks to many crystals you'll find during your journey, you can extend the time on the display. You want to know where you are or where you're going? Just press M and you see the landscape in its full glory. Obstacles like pits and hills will require skills and patience. Buttons for lifts or extra platforms should be used with caution. And so, our old friend Trial and Error is coming home again. The graphics in Spin Dizzy were groundbreaking, and the idea itself gave that gem a whole lot of replay value, even today. The game was so popular, it was even ported on the Super Nintendo under the name Spin Dizzy Worlds. Patience is your second name? Challenge and skills are your best friends? What are you waiting for? Play Spin Dizzy and get addicted. Thanks for watching and see you soon.